We're here today to talk to you about a program called Handle with Care. Handle with Care is a nationwide program that helps students succeed to the very best of their capability, in and out of the classroom. The program was developed because many urban schools across the country are faced with educating students who have experienced trauma. In New Bedford, high rates of opioid use, domestic violence, and gang or drug-related raids put our children at risk. If a child is present when law enforcement responds to one of these calls, it can negatively impact the child's academic performance and emotional wellness in school. Oftentimes, these are the kids who come in school the next day without their homework, or they are falling asleep on the desk, doing poorly on tests, are so withdrawn that no one is able to get their attention, or are acting out physically or verbally in the classroom. Sometimes they may not show any symptoms at all. Handle with Care is a protocol to support teachers and students in the aftermath of a traumatic event. It helps children who have experienced a trauma receive the care they need. Here's how it works.
Law enforcement agents have been trained to identify when a child is at the scene of a traumatic event. Once they find out where the student goes to school, they can contact the school department with a notice to simply handle that student with care. The name and date of birth is the only information shared with the school. No other details are given. It is very simple and easy on law enforcement, who can submit the student's name and date of birth through a QR code on their phone that goes directly to the school department.
When the notice arrives at the school department, the department will notify the appropriate school before the start of the next school day. Handle with Care notices are on a need-to-know basis only, and they do not stay in the child's permanent record. Handle with Care notices can be very beneficial, and it does not mean that anyone approaches the child, but it does prompt teachers to provide extra support to the student should the need arise. Teachers across the district are being trained on the impact of trauma on learning. Schools have implemented many trauma-informed practices, such as greeters at the door to welcome the students, pairing students with an adult mentor, and consistent rules and routines to establish a safe environment. When the school receives a Handle with Care notice on a student, trauma-informed support to that student might look something like providing extra breaks, rescheduling tests to another day, or arranging some face-to-face emotional support from the school counselor.
The opioid crisis is devastating our community on so many levels. To law enforcement, it means more crime and arrests. To EMS, it means more overdoses and naloxone. To public health, it means increases in hepatitis B and C and HIV. And to DCF, it means more children being removed from their homes.
The real issue is in the classroom. It may not be your child disrupting the class, but your child may be sitting next to a student who is disrupting the class. And the teacher is spending a lot of time redirecting the behavior. It is well known that having at least one positive relationship with a caring adult can greatly help students recover from a traumatic event. Handle with Care programs promote safe and supportive homes, schools, and communities that protect children and help them heal and thrive. It promotes school-community partnerships aimed at ensuring that children receive appropriate interventions to help them achieve academically at their highest level, despite whatever experiences they may have endured. The ultimate goal of Handle with Care is to help students succeed in school, and that is exactly what we are aiming to do here in New Bedford.